Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Notorious Podcast, episode 10, yeah? Episode 10. No, this is episode 10, first episode this year.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
February.
So what's happening, guys? What's happening?
We're good.
What's happening? Just recording, by the way.
Yeah.
We have Sly here. Sly is here again.
Yeah,
You have to bring him back. You have to bring him back.
Front burner, man. Front burner.
Sly is here. 2Base recording us. Shout out to 2Base.
Shout out to Bay.
So guys, what's happening on gang? Everybody is in the gang these days.
Which gang is the most high?
Gang.
But me, to be very honest, when everyone is complaining about not having a hit song for the year, I can't forgive Gang being like the major hit right now.
Yeah, that's
Number one on iTunes Nigeria.
I think
No,
since
it's
just
not.
checked,
It's
not-
vibration.
as at the last time,
As at last night.
Nice vibration. I think because the video dropped, that vibrations video.
So,
okay,
Yeah, of course, that's the first thing.
Okay.
It always does. But like, I think for now, Gang is like the biggest
Still
song
the
that
biggest.
dropped. Still the biggest.
But I think they are trying to push an agenda. They're saying like the biggest moments so
Movement.
far. Moments so far
Moment.
for hip hop artists.
For 2019, yes.
but you know this hip hop thing, ba, as it gets as the thing be. Hip hop in Nigeria, ba,
Yeah.
sadly, and then maybe credit to him, it revolves around MI. When MI keeps quiet, then there's just no
Yeah,
hip hop. Then
True.
Then when MI comes out and everybody will be
There's hip hop.
angry. Why is this guy? Why is this guy? And then but like you guys are always quiet when the guy is quiet.
True.
Then everybody will just be angry.
And if I would actually expect someone to start like a hip hop movement right now, maybe I would have expected AQ with the anticipation he's been building for. his
Yeah, I
album
thought
coming out.
yeah.
Yeah, so I would have expected an AQ, and then Black Bones has been quiet in 2020.
Yeah.
So I would have expected Black Bones to do something.
the
But
one
coming
to
from a pop artist is what
But-
sounds very disrespectful for.
But the agenda I have issues with is them saying he woke up the rapper like the rapper.
My,
never
who
sleep,
said
bro.
that? Which rapper even jumped on that?
That's what I'm. That's
Okay,
it.
Vector.
Apart from
That guy.
Vector,
Vector and YC.
Sinzu is not even like relevant. I
Dremo
think
did
Dremo.
Joe. Yeah,
So they're trying to say he's like the rappers were sleeping, then gang. Like they're trying to
Maybe
push
it's
that
Altera,
agenda. Like
but-
I'm seeing right now.
This Altera.
I'm seeing like all over. Like they're saying he woke the rappers up.
but
then
if there's who are the rappers that actually woke up? Because
Yeah,
the real OGs that we respecting,
they've not
they're
jumped on
quiet.
it.
You get so maybe he woke up guys who are hungry for clout.
Are you talking
Who
about
want to ride wave?
Maybe
True, no,
But-
Sinzu is trying to be relevant
so
again.
maybe
So
he woke up
he's trying to
guys
come back.
Anybody that wants to ride wave, just
Exactly.
And
Vector
Vector,
to
but
ride
Vector is relevant, though. Abi, it's Vector.
How relevant? How relevant? Because you're saying relevant is relative. How relevant? Like impact wise, music wise.
how good did his EP do?
I
That's-
didn't check it. I didn't check
I
it.
didn't like it. I think one song or so, but I didn't like it.
I heard I like the song with Slim Chase. Wasn't it?
Okay, that's the Lamba song now.
Yeah.
That was not even rap
Yeah.
song. So
Then I like Jojo. No, I like the hook to that song, but the verses, man, they are
But
so corny.
Do you know this thing? The first verse of Party After Party, it sounds
Sounded
so
like
much
Vector.
like
like
Vector.
Vector,
Yeah.
like the old Vector.
Yeah, it sounds so much like Vector.
Yeah. And then I say
Vector sounds like somebody too, so
yeah. True. Everybody sounds like somebody. So
maybe his straight sound like somebody.
So talking about albums, Olamide, the 999.
See, honestly, for the past how many years, I always expected Olamide to come out with at least a single to start the year.
Yeah.
He's been that guy that will start the year.
Yeah, I
with
saw
a major
your
bang.
tweet, yeah.
So that was what I was expecting. Olamide come out with, okay, since we've not had that major wave
This year,
this year yet, I was expecting, okay, Olamide will do something. Then maybe
others will.
an album or an EP will drop from him. Then there's nothing. Then you bring a weaker shit as this 999 and expect people to because it's Olamide. So I read through the thread. Whose thread was it? Was Joey. I read Joey's thread. You get a lot. No disrespect to Olamide, but that his project was weak.
Was
He's
below
below, way below.
But I
Way
think
below.
generally, Lagos people just wank over
Yeah,
anything.
they're-
Anything.
They're on that
Yeah.
already.
There was that West Tiny like Dubai Road, I'll be like London Road. And then I'm just like, the song even went to number 1 on iTunes, but
Yeah.
that time,
What's the name?
And he shaded MI.
eh,
There's this
that's what I've been telling you guys now. To be honest, but I wish like, do you see how what Stormzy
Yeah.
To Wiley.
To I
Well,
Yeah.
like nobody can go and diss that guy. You know that yes, he's mainstream, he cares about his money, but if you
Yeah.
come for him, he will finish
finish
you.
you.
But Emma is always, just
He's trying to be
just
diplomatic,
yeah,
always
just trying to-
diplomatic.
I was very
He just
surprised
finished-
about that whole situation between Stormzy and
Stormzy ended
Well,
it like
Because
Well,
Wiley is the better rapper, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And
has
he
been
was-
the better
Why
always
is that?
been bullied.
Why is that guy we respect like mode?
Yeah, that's how he
Yeah,
is.
that's the OG when it comes to grime music.
Yeah.
He's the OG. But then
The likes of him.
why
Chido.
the reason why they hate or they try to shit on Stormzy is because he took his music mainstream. You know, anytime a rapper tries to start singing, they say, okay, you're not a rapper anymore, you're pop. You've gone mainstream. Hey, you snitched. And look, who cares about snitching? We care about the money, man. We care
And his
about the-
music,
And then when
music.
I think people began to understand that you can't disrespect Stormzy anymore when he
Yeah.
puts Wiley in his place.
Yeah.
So we have rappers who can actually, okay, like Drake. Drake will murder you on a diss track. You get, he's that lethal when it comes to his
And from there, you
he'll deal with you. So I think we've and that's what we were saying before we started recording. Where
That's what Emma should have done too.
yeah,
True.
And
rappers
it's
need to
for years
just-
though, for years, then
in-
Modern did their
yeah.
thing, just
Yeah.
subtle hit there, then plenty people, them Source Kid, plenty people for generations, them Olamide,
Yeah.
them it's been there since,
Yeah.
and he always, you pretend he's not looking. Then one day you now explode on Twitter and explode at the smallest things. Meanwhile, it's plenty other things that have piled up. So I just feel like if somebody disses you, we know you can do this thing.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Finish it.
Let it be
Yeah,
end.
yeah,
Don't
let
sit on
nobody
the fence.
end
Don't
of
sit on the
respect
fence.
you again.
Yeah, let it just.
Yeah.
I think Emma has to stop. I think the problem we have in the music industry is that ass kissing syndrome, where rappers are not afraid to come out with their chest.
Yes.
And be like, okay, see, me, I'm going all out. Like, fuck this shit, I'm going all out. And then let's end this. You get, but they'll come, then want to sit down on the fence and play diplomacy with it. And,
I saw this guy tweeted yesterday, YC. It was like, someone should diss him.
Yeah.
None of this. Instead of all this, YC is my guy.
yeah, exactly. That's how it should be. You get, that's how it should be.
Why is he had an issue with Vector too?
Yeah, when the Jagaban beats, but they didn't diss each other now. Okay, Vector
did.
drew shit, yeah. But I'm not
They
sure
were
YC.
they were on the song together in an house freestyle, the remix, and Vector was shitting YC.
On
YC
Vector
was
does
so-
that. Vector shades you when he's rapping with you. Like he did that with MI. There's one song they were on together with MI. He was
Zoro.
shading MI. Not once, like twice. He did it like 2 different tracks. Someone featured him and MI. Okay, I think the first one was this guy Suspect. That time I know Send You. Remember that? I know Send You. MI was on that track. Well, she shaded MI like some the height joke.
Yeah.
MI was, then there was another one.
Zoro.
VJ Adams. Okay, and you see that even that VJ Adams featured MI.
Yeah, best
sound
rap, yeah.
Define Rap.
Define rap.
Took shots.
Yeah.
On that same. MI was on that same. Like Vector, that's normal Vector. Like he does that. Like he shades you guys are on the same track. I'm not even surprised.
But I keep saying it, like, if you're a rapper, you should be come out with your chest and say this. Don't be sitting on the fence. Don't sit on the fence.
Beef is part of
Beef
hip-hop.
is part of hip hop, it's the culture. And that's why when people are saying, that this Vector MIT will not end well. I'm like, see, that is hip hop. When you sign up as an artist,
But still,
you understand? That's, it's part of what comes with the package. So, yeah.
but it's still the end. It's still the end. But I wanted another like MI was meant to like give him another track, but
So, back to hit songs of the year.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think is going to give us that major bang? Like, that bang, like, year standard,
You
so
probably be
standard.
Whiskey though.
Yeah, I'm thinking Whiskey too.
You probably be Whiskey.
If his
Because he has
album
not
is-
had a hit song for.
Yeah.
I mean, he has had big songs, but
Good song,
like
but not
Whiskey,
that
yes.
you
You'll probably be Whiskey.
but is he dropping anything anytime soon? That's it.
Made in Lagos.
yeah.
That made in Lagos.
According
It's
to
not
him,
2 years. I've been
I'm
doing
telling
that.
I think right now he's working on Terry.
Yeah.
His artist. I think Afro series. I've been seeing Afro series.
Yeah.
They're trying to work. We put out an album for the guy or something.
I mean, I feel Zlatan and Naira Marley won't be relevant this 2020.
No,
I have that feeling.
exclude Naira Marley.
That was what I was going to say.
But
Zlatan is already.
But me, I feel Naira Marley will focus more on the artists he signed. He'll jump on their wave once in a while to make this so that he will use them to. But I don't think I might be wrong, but I don't think Naira Marley is going to be as big.
I think
think
the thing with Naira Marley is he has the Malians.
Yeah,
That movement.
and that's what I'm saying. Like he's going to invest more on the guys he signed.
I'm not even talking about the artists he signed.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the fans,
The movement.
like
Yeah.
the Malians gang already, like
Yeah.
that already. Like anything Naira Marley puts out,
Yeah.
like they are going to like jump on
Make
it.
it
Like,
big.
Yeah, like that already alone is big for Naira Marley. The Malians gang.
Like I said, I could be wrong, but I don't see it happening for him in 2020 like he did in 2019.
You know, I those are like, for me, even the 2019 self stretched it longer than I thought it was going
Yeah,
to.
true,
It was going to be around for. Even the 2019, I thought it was going to be.
Unless he's going to
like how them Slim Case.
exactly.
all those
They
guys did,
have
yeah.
a time.
You
They
always
have a
talk
time.
about Morachi. Remember
Yeah,
Morachi?
yeah.
Like it did not last. Just one song and then.
Yeah, and there are some guys when you
I think
listen
we are
to them,
comparing to Likesh. I want to say it.
UK show is I didn't even know what just happened. Like
Yeah,
UK
because
is another.
there are some artists when you listen to them, you're like, okay, these guys are jumping on what's trending at the moment, and when that wave, that wave expires, they become irrelevant, and that's them Slim Case
Yes,
and
those
those
ones,
guys.
they didn't even just jump on the wave. They made the wave their brand.
Exactly.
Like
It was
yes,
you know,
that's what you
exactly.
are.
Yeah,
So
they
when that
invented
thing
it.
expires,
It
you're
went
gone.
down the drain. So that's what I feel. That's how, when you listen to guys like Joe Boy, Fireboy, you know these guys will last.
Yeah, sure.
If they keep putting in work, they will be there.
They make music that they make like love, let's say love music.
Yeah,
like,
and love is
so
kindness.
love is so love and party. So they
Whether
blend
Valentine
it.
or not Valentine.
Exactly.
So want to dance. So they
and then
And to be honest, and you know, I believe it's just that we don't keep data in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I believe if we could measure the wedding industry in Nigeria, it's probably the biggest thing after crude oil.
true.
no lie.
Who spend?
Think about
No lie, no
every
lie.
Saturday
Every Saturday. Let's use
in
yourself.
every state.
Their weddings.
Do you understand? In every state, and these weddings, the middle class people are spending like 4 million, 5 million. Then there will be 10 in one state, 10 in another state. Then in Lagos there will be like 70.
Then you enjoy yourself like
Do you understand? Do you understand? Like, then the middle class people are spending like 4 million. Then before you talk of the rich people,
Exactly.
and it's if we could actually measure it,
And that's
then
where-
them Joe Boy now, they are those wedding artists.
That's just what I wanted to say.
Yes.
And that's where you know
Yes.
which songs and which songs will keep,
Yeah,
you know.
them Joe Boy are those wedding artists.
And then when Nicole is dropping his
And he
album,
dropped the song, sir.
Yeah, he dropped the song. Again,
The song is doing well.
It's doing well, you know,
a
but
lot of people like you don't like it. No, it's actually.
no, me, I like it.
I
but
don't like it.
I like
No,
it.
I know what you guys are. I know why you guys
That's
don't like
for
it. You
me.
guys are expecting that
Too much.
The
No.
one that one
The
cool.
how
yeah.
people were talking about it.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting to.
It's just like a
It's like an
vibe
album
song.
filler.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted to say. Like,
filler.
it's just like, okay,
But you
use
shouldn't
this to
just-
anticipate my-
yeah, it's a
Shouldn't
feel
put
good
out
song.
an album filler.
That's what I say,
That's-
sing-
The album filler has to be hit the nail on the head. You
Some
know,
I think
these
there will
guys
be
act
good
very-
songs on the album.
They act
Look,
very
obviously,
dumb.
is one Nicole. There will be good songs on the album.
You said?
They act very dumb sometimes.
Who?
Nigerian artists. Yeah, simple thing.
True, like you can't put that average song to be
Yeah,
your lead
No,
single.
we can't.
But I don't think it's average. I don't think that's
average.
That song is average.
But me, the song was.
It's you.
And do you know why? Like, me, I don't. I
Which
like,
song on Joe Boy's album will you remove and put that song?
But that's
Or-
that's not
Fireboy.
Which song will you remove on the whole album and put that song?
And I
Do you understand?
I
And it's one day Kolo, he's not Fireboy.
swear.
Then you cannot remove any of
You have a
Fireboy's.
point.
Do you
Your
understand?
argument is very valid.
It's
very valid.
it's
If you're going to
okay,
put out-
yes, but
if you're going to put out an album filler like a lead, it has to be.
How about?
Yeah,
No.
and that's why when guys put out their like major hits as the lead single for the album, and then there are no hit songs anymore, you forgive them and be like, okay, after all,
Yes.
you get we've
already rocked it.
we've rocked your whatever this album. We're just listening to it because you gave us a good hit.
But
Yes.
I don't know. I just feel. I think maybe he might give us a hit song.
And you know when I knew that song was not was not fantastic. I was publishing the song in the office, and then Christy Makut, she was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm publishing Waniko's song. And she was like, okay. Then the song was playing. I was playing the song from my laptop. She was like, is that the Waniko song? I said, yes. I was like, no, it doesn't sound like Waniko to her. And she's not impressed. You get, and then I'm like, this is how you get objective. This is how you get objective reviews. You get, I didn't have to tell her to persuade her to like the song. It was what she felt at that moment. And then
let's hope the EP, the album, is it an EP or not?
I think it's an album now.
Let's hope it's good.
But there's a sudden fear of albums.
Yeah, everybody now drop EP.
It's insecurity. It's just like when an artist will put out the song and say freestyle. You did not freestyle on this. It was not a freestyle, but because you're insecure about the acceptance for that song, you're like, okay, this was freestyle. You get, and when they don't like you, like, okay, that was.
Yeah, they now shoot video for freestyle. I'm sure even get the freestyle now.
But from that one, you can even tell. Or maybe it was tailored to look like, but the short is. You can, and it's like spur of the movement thing. Maybe things they used to yap people with in their DMW house. This gang is this, that gang is this. You know, it's just
how people just like Shakiti Bobo and all these and the rest, all these cliches.
Yeah.
They are ghetto cliches now. That things you pick up from the streets, but this guy is now right on the wave.
Yeah.
Like who sang it on Mado? He didn't click for me. Someone did the song recently. Mado. Thank you, DJ Exclusive.
Where's
Thank
that
you.
guy?
Yes, and then he's also trying to write someone will do a song titled Fantabulous.
DJ Case.
DJ Case is left.
Just disappeared.
He's married to Becca. I'm not mistaken.
Who?
Becca.
No.
Same Becca.
The Becca.
I think the person that is married to Becca is
Toby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toby.
I spoke his manager one time.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The same Becca?
Yeah.
The one in Ghana?
Yes, now.
Wow.
But DJ Case is mad.
Yeah, wow.
But that Toby is not a small guy. He I think he managed the band at some point.
Oh, wow.
He managed.
There are some guys that started that, like, look at Bizul or Sikoya now. You get, this guy started and then people know them now and they don't know their backstory.
Chini Big Deal. I don't know how it's possible.
It's very possible because Bizul did Bizul.
You know, before
he's an OG in the industry.
Before these things were, there was no who are you. It's just internet. And you know how you just like how you follow, there are some guys you follow on maybe Twitter, for example, and you know the guy so much, but you've probably never seen him before. So before it used to be, that's how come I got to know artists too. There was Facebook, everybody, it was just a small community, and there was no scamming, no give me 5K for this, I can't pay my school fees, you know, so everybody was free with everybody. So you just, and this guy knows maybe how to use, what was that thing that time? MySpace, and you know, all those kind of things. Just we'll make a link. I'll make a link. I'll give you the link to share. And then the artist itself wondering like, how do people make a link? Do you understand? There are just things that some people knew and others didn't know. And then so and nobody was paying anybody anything for anything.
So when it became right, these guys became relevant.
Yes,
and that's how Diesel or Chico and other guys.
So you started from that early when it was possible to make a mistake, nobody will notice. And then as time goes on, you now realize, okay, you can do this, you can't do that, you can do this, you can't do that.
Can even start monetizing this.
Yes.
You know. So
that visual is the force now in the industry.
Yeah, he is. You know,
but I think he's putting focus on the wrong people.
Oxlade. I mean, was the Oxlade.
Yeah, he is.
See, the thing is, I would say shame on Oxlade. Why would I say shame on Oxlade? Because when people knew Oxlade, nobody knew Fireboy or Joe Boy. You get, then these guys are there. Then Oxlade is still struggling.
With futures.
And you're with the right people. You're with the right people, but there's something fundamentally wrong.
So who are we to blame? Oxlade, Bizul?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think it's the asset for you to have that kind of platform.
I'm telling you because
the guy has blocked me on Twitter. I don't know what I
He gets a lot of features. He gets a lot of features. Like he's on a lot of albums. A lot of people are featuring him.
But all these guys are his guys. You get, all these guys are his guys. So I can't sit down then or we know we've known Oxlade. You get, then Fireboy will come out from nowhere. Even T Classico. You get, Barry J. You understand? These guys. Oxlade was there before these guys now, but then they're now trying to make Oxlade the thing, and that's what I told you. That's why I tweeted that. Like there are a lot of expectations this guy right now in 2020. So he cannot disappoint. And then we've not heard anything from him up this February now. Then there's nothing from Oxlade there except for the features we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like he's doing something with. He did a song with Ricardo Banks, yeah, and that Afro Nation, yeah.
Okay,
that Afro
yeah.
Nation. And then, well, we'll see.
Okay. So
Me, I think I heard his name on one podcast you guys did, and I'm like, okay, let me go and hear.
Oh.
Then I
Yeah,
tweeted
that
at
is-
Razak.
that is-
I tweeted at Razak, like, okay,
song.
this guy, no song. Like,
No, that's why
He just has buzz, no
yeah,
song.
he has buzz.
No
He has
song.
buzz, but nothing major.
So our African giants came back
Yeah.
after, I think maybe someone gave him his phone back or something.
On Twitter, eh?
They gave him back his phone and he said he's the best thing since sliced bread.
that since fella.
He's the best.
And nobody paid the way for
Nobody showed him. Nobody paved the way for him. He did it on his own by himself.
There
There are two
were
ways to
two
this
ways,
argument.
exactly. There are two ways to it. There's this alpha male thing that you have to be the champion for yourself. Nobody did anything for you. You know, just to be proud and
Yeah.
all that stuff. And then there's the second one of he might actually, you know, there was Osagi used to do facts only,
Okay, yeah.
and there was a facts only episode about Burna
Burna
Boy.
Boy, yeah.
And the guy he used to be, I think now they've even been able to manage him very well.
Yeah, he's a very stubborn child.
And then he used to be like, I think the word is unruly, or
Yeah.
you know, just
You can't keep him
a
on the
loose
leash.
cannon, just poof, anything can just, he can just
He
explode.
fired his mom,
yes.
Yeah.
Fired her one time.
He fired his mom one time. So
Yeah,
yeah,
brought
he
her
fired his
back.
mom. You know.
You can just explode, just do
yeah.
anything. So it's maybe it might be that, it's just
But-
because a few months ago I tweeted that if we don't document how we got here in music, anything can
Anybody can
And that's why
just-
this kind of argument-
That's what is
and that's what's
happening.
happening right now because he said nobody paved the way for him. You
Yeah.
cannot.
How can you- you cannot
how can
do
argue
that?
it? How can you
Yeah,
argue
yeah.
that? You can't argue that.
I think it has to do with like a bit of ignorance.
Yeah.
Because how can you an artist think maybe because maybe you found your way to international scene and you say nobody paved the way for you. Like to pave the way for you, like they don't have to like call you or the person doesn't have to be your friend.
yeah.
Put
It's
you
a
on,
process.
like, pave the way for you. It's a process. Some people did like the groundwork. They laid like they opened that space you had the chance to pass through. Some people opened it.
Some people have been there.
Yeah. So you can't just come out and say nobody paved the way for you.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with you saying you are the best.
Yeah, I don't have any problem.
Like you can call yourself the best, but don't say nobody. Like what do you have about them? The band, all
Acknowledge
those
who was
guys.
there before you.
Yeah.
Even Whiskey, Davido, these guys have done this thing before you. Know.
Even
Even the
Ice.
fella that you're saying,
I mean, yeah.
even the fella that you're saying, you understand? How, if he says nobody paved the way for him,
Even
let's
fella
take
people
it back.
paved way for him.
Yeah, let's take it
But
back.
we don't know them.
Yeah,
because
it's not that we don't know them.
Because
yeah. Even fella people paved way for him.
RIP to Dr. Victor Olaya.
Yeah.
This man was doing music in the 50s and in the 60s.
Those were
Those
international.
guys were international. Though.
Yeah.
You get those guys were,
And even
Victor
Burna
Olaya
Boy's
came.
grandfather or
He was
something.
Fela
one of his
manager.
album.
Yeah, he managed Fela.
And then one said he was a jazz artist or something.
Yes,
I think
yeah.
his live album, the guy who did an intro,
Yeah.
he said maybe
Yeah.
some of you don't know me and my
Yeah,
name is
yeah.
blah,
Benson,
Burna Boy.
Dolly or something.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
He paved the way for Burna too.
Exactly.
You understand?
You can't be saying
Because
nobody paved the way for
Maybe it's weed.
and then even in like a family, when you want to say I want to go into music, your father would think does he know any successful musician? When that's why people want their children to be doctors. They know successful doctors, they know successful lawyers, they know successful engineers. Other spaces are opening up. And then so you're like, do I want this for my child? Okay, I know this man, or maybe he can continue or be like that man, or be better than that man,
Yeah.
or be like this woman, be better than that woman. So if even for him to be doing music, his parents must have they said there's some people who manage Fela, there's rumors that his mother danced for Fela. I think there was one podcast that she said there was nothing like that.
Yeah, she was a dancer.
So and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
So even
Those
those
were the
people have
ways. I will tell you that opinions and facts are two different things.
yes.
Burna Boy's opinion is that he's Africa's giant, fine, self-acclaimed.
Yeah.
He feels that nobody paved the way for him. Fine, that is his opinion. But fact still remains that the moment that they were predecessors, before you in the same industry, it's not like saying Burna Boy will say, okay, Nigerian doctors abroad paved the way for Burna Boy. It's not a valid argument because doctors are in a different industry. He is in music, that's a different industry. But you're in an industry where we've had, if we take it back, we've had Victor Waifo, Victor Olayo, Fela, Nicola Bokuti, Femi, Sonny Ade. You understand? Even Pasuma Wonder.
And those guys are even indirect. They are his aristocrat records that first signed him.
Someone gave you a pen to sign a contract.
Then they funded your music.
They funded your music. They paved the way for
And
you.
they spent on him.
Spent on him now.
Then we're talking about international recognition. We've had guys who are internationally recognized before you.
Way before you.
Yes, Afrobeat
Afro-pop
became a name. So that when you go to like, what's the name of this Charlemagne's thing? Breakfast Club. Like, oh, this guy does Afrobeat. They might not know you, but because you do Afrobeat, they can now relate to. They know what kind of questions to ask you, what space you should be well versed in. They can ask you about whiskey.
I see the time Davido was there now, and they were talking about even Davido's father. And there was there people who knew that Davido's father was worth over $700 million. You get
Ice Prince was the first on Breakfast Club.
yes, now. So that's the way because people would not have known about Afrobeat the way they know if it was just Burna Boy. You get we won't be where we are today if it was just Burna Boy's music in 2019. That you see, it was groundwork that was done long ago. You get
Everybody
that now, then
You are benefiting from it.
fortunately for him, he got to that level where, like, I was reading an article on Pulse where the guy was like, Afrobeat, like, why Afrobeat is there on the Grammys right now is because they're using us to sample the industry right now, like how they started with reggae music and all that Latino, like all this kind of music. And then if we're not careful, if we do not sustain where we are right now, Afrobeat, they'll just take it off. You understand? And Burna Boy is not responsible for that.
True.
You get, we respect the fact that he did good music, he did fantastic. You get, but no, you know.
It's just like, for example, how BET started. You now started Best International Act, started nominating Africans. And then they'll give you the backstage. And then one day Whiskey said, "Fuck these guys, I'm not going." And so he had to. If he was like Joe Boy, if he was at Joe Boy stage, it's a privilege for him to get that plaque.
Exactly.
But Whiskey was now at a point where this plaque is not really doesn't really add anything or remove anything for me. Yes, it doesn't really add anything or remove anything for me. So if they are not going to give it to me on the stage, why should I be there?
And there's this very funny argument where people are saying people that are criticizing Burna Boy are just guys that are trying to cancel him. Nobody's trying to cancel him. It is not about cancelling Burna Boy or shitting on his art. We respect Burna Boy as an artist.
We love his music.
We respect his music. We respect his hustle. Yes, Burna Boy has been a dickhead right from time. We know that. Burna Boy will go and say, okay, Coachella. If what he did in Coachella, we understand. Okay, yes, I respected him for that.
No.
You understand? No, I'm not saying I respected what I don't respect. I respect the fact that he knew his worth. You get, but now saying that nobody paved the way for you.
But
no, these are two different things for me.
Part of the problem with that, but is the Coachella thing is that we have this kind of it's cultural. The Coachella thing, it comes from, I don't know if it's African or at least I know it's Nigerian. It's a Nigerian culture where they are writing names and they wrote somebody's name in black biro, they wrote another guy's name in green biro, and then people just associate prestige. Maybe the guy whose name they wrote in green biro, his father is a billionaire. So you now be wondering why they writing my own name in black biro, not in green too. Or you go for a wedding, there is high table. You know, all those kind of chairman of the day, all those kind of things. Or they don't, your name is Ada Adugo, and then people put chief there just because they have to, they have to respect you. So they just write names from the top, it starts big and goes down. And then one guy just feels like, I'm a big guy now, so my name's supposed to be big, like, do you understand? You are performing there, they are paying your money. You go,
just collect your money
and go. Do you understand? Like, It's work you came to do.
Yeah.
If they like, they should not advertise that you are there. Should they've paid you?
But saying nobody paid way for him.
Lot of
is
people
a-
worked
is a-
for him,
is a fallacious argument. The band,
The band, Don Jazzy.
Eh.
Don Jazzy even
The band didn't call
He's
on
square
call
with
his
his own.
uncle for nothing, though.
P Square.
The LD had Young Drug on the song. That was like 2007 on Big Boy remix. Diary had Chameleon on the song.
Yeah, that
Like
time.
them. So what are you saying?
That's
That's
have done things.
Guys have
Then
done
P
things
Square
now.
had Rick Ross.
Yeah,
and-
Exactly, as in, so saying they didn't pay the me, I don't understand his argument.
That's been had one.
And that's why I was
Who did
saying,
MI have?
Emma.
say he was begging the cross. Was it the cross or who was it?
There's one time he said he was
it
suing
Cross
us.
now?
Yeah,
There's one time they said he was suing us.
Yeah.
Audio soon, Abi.
As in,
Back to our argument. If we don't learn to document
Yes.
these things, and that's why Ayo's argument is all communities always document your shit. Let's know where your hustle started from. You're in the studio with your producers, document that shit, keep it, so that tomorrow you can say this is the story. But a lot of these guys don't even have, we don't have this thing well documented.
And to be honest, but there are many things that maybe you have a conversation with Abdul today, and then you'll be with Razak on Thursday, and you're like, I told you now.
Yeah.
Because you have other things you are dealing with, and you
Yeah.
assume it's Razak you told. Or something that happened, sometimes something happens 2 years ago, and then for whatever reason, it just becomes like recent memory in your head. So these things can become scattered in your head if you don't document them. But everybody just moves as a thing occurs to you now. This one
Burna Boy,
is
he has
what's
the
wrong.
overbloated ego, we understand that, but his argument is not solid.
guys, we have Noel is on the line. Noel, how far?
I'm all good.
How far?
People, what's up?
Yeah, it's
I'm
chilling.
alright.
How far? Burna Boy's rounds. What are your thoughts?
People, see, you see Burna Boy. I don't even know we should not be paying attention to Burna Boy. Burna Boy should keep dropping music and keep ranting. The problem is who gave Burna Boy his phone?
That's what I was saying.
They collected the Twitter now. They're handling it.
We should not let Burna Boy have his phone.
That's why
And
he doesn't take his
Igbo
details.
is not it's not equal for everybody. So whenever he collects his phone, something weird and something dramatic is always bound to happen. And that is amongst the things that make Burna Boy Burna Boy. So to me, Burna Boy will always rant. The next time Burna Boy picks his phone, Burna Boy will trend on Twitter again. That is all I'm going to say about Burna Boy.
I swear.
He has worked. He left Headies one time now.
He stopped attending
Yeah,
heavy
When
now.
Burna Boy
Shanti
does not go to a
one
actually.
Yeah. The Burna Boy's ego has not. I think Burna Boy was a spoiled brat. So
When he was a kid, I
yeah.
mean.
So that thing is manifesting.
Yes.
We're seeing all the results right now.
So, Noel,
Yeah.
thanks for coming. thanks for
Lending your 2 cents.
yeah.
Thanks for coming.
It was nice having you. What?
Does sound right.
What did you say?
All shades are wrong.
Like,
Thanks for calling. So go back to your code.
oh boy. Alright, people.
Yeah, nice. Save.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, what's up with Just Chillings today? Fly half an hour.
You know that we just chilling. But you know they have a theme song.
Oh, who?
Yeah.
Who sang
This
it?
jam is heavy. Ice Prince did the hook and
Yeah, it's
You
serious.
see, I experienced. You
the
see,
jam
you
is-
see,
Why is he not even performing? Why is he not coming?
Where's that guy?
Nice is coming.
I mean,
But is it?
You know
is it-
something?
Is it like a compensation?
Yeah.
Or-
yeah,
but
obvious.
the deed has been done. There's no coming back from this.
No, but it's not.
No, I think people hate Davido more than the.
They hate the hair.
So it's not.
And
I
then
think that's where the
on
anger
the
is.
part of the organizers, I see it as guys forgive us because people paid.
Yeah.
People paid. The organizers cashed out.
Yeah.
People paid money. I mean, Davido is coming. And then the Davido didn't come, so you get your refund back from him, and then maybe with some compensation if you sue.
Was the refund done?
I don't know.
That's what we don't know.
I don't know. I'm just speaking like hoping that everything, if all things being equal,
equal, yeah.
all things being equal, the show would have been sold out. The video didn't come. Who was the person they were going to spend the most on?
Yeah.
Then they'll get their refund back from him. So they cashed out clean. So it's just like, if we appease these people and another just keep chilling.
And the listed artists, are they in town?
Yeah.
They're-
YC is around, Nice is around, MI2 should be around.
Okay.
Then Zlatan, I don't know. I don't know.
I think they will have a proper
So any J-Town
Yeah,
artist
and they'll have a
from
proper show.
any Jos artist.
I saw some other flyers, so I don't know them. There's Fly High Crucial, those guys that dance.
They're still there.
Those
we
guys
should
don't want
have
to
like
move.
we should have like a top Jos act like
Yeah,
Who is the
like,
top artist? Answer me. Who is the top?
I don't know. You see, I should be asking.
Ashura. Who is the top artist?
See, but this is just music, but one day we'll come and talk about it.
It's dead already.
No,
So I'm telling you, it's dead already. It's dead already. I did only here for 2 years plus, and I only found, maybe it's not fair because I mean the event is going on, I'm moving around, but just one person caught my attention. It's only one song from that one person that's caught my attention. Is one tall fair girl like this, Pali. He had one. I can't remember the song. Not other than the song being good, he could perform. You know, like you are performing, you mean it. Everybody starts paying attention. He. Other than that guy, you just find guys who, because they don't want to go to school, they think they are musicians. You know.
wow. So I think we will dedicate one. I think there is. For me, I don't know if this is me being hopeful or having faith or just being unnecessarily pessimistic or optimistic. You get? I think there's still hope
for just artists,
for just music, not just artists.
What it might become. There are some guys that what it might become is the Orte guys in Jos might be serious.
Yeah.
Because
like Giovanni does,
there are some, and even some girls that obviously you can tell that the music is poorly produced.
The
music is
the music is medical student. That girl is if she sings, goosebumps will come out.
You hear the song, you know that the production is poor, the mixing is not great, but the person is so if they can come together, I understand that these things are expensive.
Yeah.
And if you guys can just come together, find a place that costs you almost nothing or nothing, and then put 5k together, and then you guys be jamming.
And I kept telling
I always keep pointing that them MI.
Yeah.
What they used to do jam session. It was nothing like that was like every Sunday.
Yeah.
But on Sundays there used to be jam session. Sometimes for 2 months nothing. Because maybe MI is not around that. Yes, and he was the one who was making money at the time. Joji's first wave. It moved around to their studio in Lamingo. Then there was this place they opened around Sparkling Junction. That is now a gas plant. No, before then, there is now a gas plant. It was called The Hub or something like that. Yeah, it was like touch bar kind of place, but they move around with speakers, drum sets.
You
do understand? Yes, just let there be something regular.
That's what I was saying.
Then that way you can perfect your stage performance,
your art, your craft,
your confidence.
People understand the business.
That's why you find many artists now, like these Orte guys.
Yeah.
Because they rarely perform, and also even because of that, because they rarely perform, when they go for like for example Rhythm Unplugged, they will blame the crowd.
Because Santi was saying
because you know that you are popular, you know that people like your songs. And then you get on stage and you're wondering like, why these people know they shout? And meanwhile, Wizkid is jumping and pouring water.
Yes, now.
And people shout. Whether they are shouting because water poured on them, or they are shouting because you give energy and then they will give you back the energy. But when you come and you want to do cool guy, exactly. You come and you want to.
We were having this same discussion last week with George. Alomo. He was now saying that is there no big blog in Jos that helps these guys? I say, fam, it is not blog. Blog is not the issue.
And then when you are starting, there is nothing better than you are the musician amongst 5 of us here, and then all the other 4 of us believe in you. This guys blew when
not fake hype.
Yes, guys blew when I will have to send songs to another person by Bluetooth or infrared. You align the phones like this, and then people were still sending songs to each other. Now that there is streaming and things, you cannot share your music. What are you doing now?
Like, see, Black Bones picked this thing.
Yeah.
Mega went to the streets to. It just will not do it.
And you know,
Only-
somebody will be driving. Who is this guy? Okay, he said his name is Black Bones. Maybe he'll get to his office in the bank.
You just
check
Google
Black Bones.
Oh, okay. I don't really like the music. Oh, great! You mean these guys?
But
That's the person that you. Yes. First of all, you have streamed the
So
music.
your impression.
First of all, you have streamed the music, so you have given him money.
Giving him count.
You've given him money, and then from that, you either look for the next thing to listen
Exactly.
to, or you know that okay, this one is not for me.
Yeah.
But you just see guys just laid back, and then hoping that maybe when MI comes to just
You are meeting him. I
Yeah.
said, this time.
Thank you. They value that a lot.
You understand?
I'm sure today they are going a lot of actually waiting for MI.
Sacrifice, promote your music.
Emma has done what he can do.
Yeah, and
then you can't-
to be
you
honest,
can't do more than
everybody has their own struggles.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own struggles. Even if MI had opened the record label today, I'm sure he has like his immediate first 10 people that in his mind that he's thinking that
can't be
okay,
thinking about you.
it's from this. After I start with these guys, then I can start thinking random. You know, there's like your immediate circle. That
They come first.
yes,
Yeah,
then there are also those 2 or 3 guys that you trust. That if this guy says this person sabi,
Yeah,
then you know, rather than just picking one guy who probably found his best 8 bars in his life.
Came to
Do you understand? And then came to give you that 8 bars. Then because of that, you don't
sign
invest.
or
Do you understand?
Just like Olamide said, one of the guys
Yeah, he freestyle
for him.
like that
You
doesn't.
understand? So let's hope. If we just leave Olamide first. Let's focus. You know, so I think like Sly rightly said, these guys need to create a platform for themselves before we can take them seriously.
Yeah.
They're not ready.
You
They don't want to
understand?
pay for anything. Studio
Yeah.
time. Nothing.
You want everything
want
They don't
free.
pay for anything.
Why?
They come here. Today is not fun now.
You must stop doing it for them.
Yeah.
I think when you stop, I think when you
They
stop,
don't pay for shit.
you get when you stop,
Find a way out of this place.
you get honestly.
And
when
you know-
just see, I mean that's why when people meet me and they're like, please post my song for free. I'm not going to post your song for free. Call it payola, call it whatever you want to call it, because I need you to understand that this shit that you're doing,
And you want money
you
from
want
me.
money from it.
Yeah.
You get. I have to service my blog. I have to pay people. You understand? I have to
Buy
make sure
data.
that we've been there for like probably over 10 years this year, and we are there because we pay our we do our due diligence. You get. You can't come and meet me. So it's not an issue of payola this time. Take your art seriously.
This is a maybe not the best example, but I just want to draw a link. There's yesterday I was going to refill to pick up stuff, and then I passed by that pizza ice cream and pizza place.
Yeah.
It was maybe like 3:30, and there were cars. I'm like,
That place is always full.
this place is always full. Then everybody else, the place is maybe 18 months old.
Yeah.
Shawarma and Grills is like 15 years old. And then between the 15 years, let's say maybe from the 5th year after Shawarma and Grills, everybody else wanted to open something that will rival Shawarma and Grills.
Yeah.
Or everybody just wanted to duplicate Shawarma and Grills. You have rice, you have chips, you have shawarma, you have burger.
Selling point.
And then one, he now takes, I think he's Lebanese, he's of Arab origin.
yeah.
He now takes one Lebanese guy to just say, okay, there's a vacuum. There's no pizza in Jos. And then he does the bare minimum. Builds an oven, puts his container where he locks his things, puts wooden chairs that are to the ground, nobody can thief anything. And the thing is working perfectly. It's working perfectly. Yeah. Then you just see all these other guys that are copying shawarma and grills. You just go, they give you big menu. We have rice, Spanish rice, Italian rice. They just have everything. Just have everything. Then you say, okay, I want this. Oh, it's finished. I want this. We don't have it. I want this.
I went to.
And this guy just have
somebody's business.
I have this is finished. I want this is finished. We don't have. So now when you go to many places, you ask, what do you have? So what stops you from going to Mama Nkechi's place where you Okay, we get swallow, we get this, we get this, and then you
just we satisfied and
you
go.
can go home. Rather than I'll come and pay you 1,500 and you now tell me everything on your menu you don't have.
Yeah.
So it's now what it's not a question of what I want to eat. It's what
you
you
have.
want to give me.
Yeah.
It's what you want to give me. So you see that guy is working so well. And then he's always there.
He owns his business, so
He's
there.
always there. He might be doing nothing, but people can leave a table. He'll be the one to come and clean it or pick whatever is left there, trash it. Guys, I hope you had a nice time. Do you have anything? And he's
like
always there. Always. He's always
That's
there.
how you
But-
involve yourself in what you're doing.
But the Nigerian guy that will open that business,
You just be
CEO.
I'm telling you,
CEO.
you
You will be there, sef.
You'll be there, sir.
You'll be there now.
You'll be there, and that's why you see. And that's why you see. You go to a bar or you go to a lounge, and then the waiters are misbehaving because the owner of the business is not there. If you own a business, except you're sleeping with your waitresses, you get then they can misbehave. They dare not dissatisfy your customer because they know that Oga is there. Because Oga might even come and ask you, what do you want to drink? You understand? Are you satisfied with this thing? And
The guy
then
is always there. He's always there. So there's just this Nigerian thing of trying to invest. That's why I said it's maybe not the perfect example.
Yeah.
But there's just this Nigerian thing of trying to you put in the barest
minimum, I want
and then
the
you want maximum
and the
yield.
maximum output. No, it doesn't work
You
that
put
way.
in
now.
the barest minimum. Like, okay, I want you get producer for free, studio engineer for free, studio
Bloggers
time for
for
free, bloggers for free, then you want to blow.
For free.
See,
One story about
And then people in the Bible,
Yeah,
it's what you sow that
if
you
you
reap.
reap, exactly.
And you know these things, but this sowing and reaping, man, it's other than Bible. It's
It's
a
the law.
natural
It's the
law.
law. It's the law.
It's a natural law, other than religion.
Yes, there's natural law.
It's a natural law. Because if Mr. A, when he has something, there's Mr. A1, A2, A3, and A4 that depend on that guy for their children to go to school or for them to have food on their table. Your own cannot run dry. Mr. A's own cannot run dry. Because nature alone knows that if this guy dies, these other people too will die. That's why there's an ecosystem. You know, like, because you are there and then there are these people behind you, you cannot die.
Can't.
So it's not even about. So when you cheat the producer, you cheat the studio engineer,
everybody.
you cheat the blogger, you cheat everybody. You want to blow.
I now want to blow.
Like, what is? Who do you think you are?
True.
So the whole universe should stop functioning
Because
with the way it has been since.
Because you want to.
Because you want to blow.
that's what I mean. I keep saying, see, look, if you cannot invest your time, your money, other.
I know that you can even bypass bloggers.
Yeah, you can bypass bloggers now.
Let's say
that way.
now that you can even bypass bloggers, let's say because you are not even sure of what the blog is giving you.
Yeah.
Because blogs will not show you their
The
numbers.
numbers.
You are not sure of what the blog is giving you. Go to Facebook ads are very
Very cheap.
very cheap.
Facebook,
You can do
Instagram,
Facebook ad for 200 naira
Yes,
a
now.
day. That's the minimum. 200
Yes.
naira a day. So if you do 20k, that's 100 days.
And you can link it to your Instagram page.
Yes.
So it's there.
People on Instagram are seeing
seeing
it.
it. People on
People on
Facebook
Facebook are seeing it. 200 naira a day. So if you do 20,000, it's 100 days.
Yes, now. So imagine.
Then
So that's
imagine
three months, so
imagine
every day your numbers
imagine
are
like
counting.
500 people seeing it every day for 300 days. So
That's
for
something.
100
Definitely check
days.
it out.
Yeah,
Do you
Check it
understand?
out.
but they can't do that. They cannot remove 20k and do that.
Then they're not ready.
No,
Just
that
go-
you-
just go to school.
Abi.
Study hard.
Yeah, but
Become
you know,
a
the
doctor,
problem
an
is
architect.
you are forgetting that they are musicians
something.
because they don't want to go to school.
Yeah, exactly. See, so you,
That's why
and then
most
you
of
wake
these
up
guys
one day
are
and find out that
musicians.
you're 30. You get? No, honestly. And the truth is, the industry will only have space for Rema because he's 19. You get? And once you're like in your mid 20s and you've not created that impression, just forget about music. The guys that have hope are the guys behind the scenes, like the producers, sound engineers. Like Gospel started when he was, I think, a little above 30. That's when he went into mainstream production. You get? So guys who are behind the scenes, there's always hope for them. But you that you're on the front burner, just forget about it. You get? You need to do it early enough.
This them Remas thing, but is like a photocopy of Wizkid.
Yeah, exactly. And just like
You know, Wizkid was around when he was 17.
Yeah,
So all the people that knew him personally were in secondary school.
true.
10 years later, those people are 26. Another 10 years later, those people are 36. They are still listening to music actively. Even another 10 years later, they are 46. They're still the bubble.
True.
Do you understand? So after 30 years, or let's say after 20 years, these people are still
there.
active.
Yeah.
But when you come and you are 27, you are 30,
yeah.
you first of all, you don't even really have friends anymore. It's just the people who it's convenient to see most of your friends.
Exactly.
Yeah, how far I hope you are good. So I just say make a check up on you.
Abuja in Lagos, outside
You
the
don't
country.
You know
understand.
what happens at that stage? You now start looking for record deals.
Yeah.
Blue automatic.
Yeah.
That's how I start looking for.
See, that's why I said. That's why I said let's dedicate an episode to just. I mean, I'll call names. So.
Sure.
Yes, please. I'll call names. Yes. Me, I will call names. No, me, I'll call names. You get, because nobody pays me shit, nobody owes me shit, I don't owe anybody shit. You get, so I'm going to call names.
But you need to step in, man.
Yeah, so there's need to step, because we've seen some of our guys go and come back to just, and then
Sure.
they're not doing anything, and you're still trying to do the same music. Find the hustle. You get, find the hustle, do something with your life, because one day you wake up and there's nothing you can do anymore.
I'm saying the same thing again. They will become musicians because they don't want to go
to school.
And for me, and I think that's how like it should be for everybody. There are some things that are too huge a risk. Like many of these guys have not even seen how rough it is for even like Davido in Lagos.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's rough. He can have 3 million, but I mean, he's Davido. He cannot go to the club and not spend money.
Yeah, of course.
When you are leaving, you share money for
Share
bouncers.
money.
When you go to the car
streets.
park, all those boys there, you share money. So you just go out and come back, you spend 3 million, 4 million. And if you don't do it, the guy don't dey fuck up.
You know they fuck up.
If you don't do it, there'll just be some negative.
Your father is entitled to you.
Some negative hits just start coming. You buy glasses that 2 Chainz is wearing or Drake is wearing. You now dash one guy that you don't know his name. You know? And that guy will probably go and sell it 7K.
Yes, now.
Because hunger they beat him. Now the video give me, you probably go and check your Instagram. He'll be so happy if there is a picture with the video on the glasses.
Yeah.
It's just it's rough. People don't know how rough it is.
So honestly, let's one episode to
Next, we are definitely talking like the whole Just
Yes,
artist
now.
thing, dedicate
Yeah,
an
me
episode. And also,
it will be like a special report.
No, but
because
there is
we're
this
talking about
guy.
looking for a way
There is
out.
this guy called INZ. I always come across his content online. He's always,
Instatel, I think.
eh?
I think he's
Yeah, he's always
Yeah.
promoting his stuff on Instagram.
Okay.
So that guy is trying. But apart from him,
So we'll talk.
also Chocolate City.
Yeah. That one, I don't even mind dedicating one season.
We need to talk about like what's happened to those guys. Like those guys, like they matter to. I don't know if they matter to, but they matter to because they are from Jos.
Yeah.
So like we need to like what happened to them. Like what's happened?
What's going on?
You know, Chocolate City, it mattered to everybody, but because
Took music to a
yes, and then we were very young. Everybody was young, and it was. They were maybe for Audu he was sure about what he was doing, but most people around Chocolate City were learning as they were going. I mean, you are the what will I say? You are the A&R guy. It's your first time, and even that time A&R was first in Nigeria. The photographer guy, yes, maybe you know graphics, you know how to use Photoshop to clean up pictures. But I mean, if an artist is performing, you can't tell him to do that thing he did again. The fan who is shouting, I mean, you have to just be learning as you are going. And then you know, like when you arrive a venue, who talk to the DJ, who talk to this guy, this person forgot something in the car, the flash didn't have the music, all those kind of things. Many people were learning as they were going. And so it's you know, like how you are 30 now, you are 27 now, your closest friends are those guys that you met when you were 16.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like Chocolate City was. All those people were the age gap from the youngest person to the oldest person. I don't think, apart from Audu and his partners, the people, the staff in the label, yes, and the artists, the age difference between the youngest and the oldest, I don't believe was up more than 5 years. So everybody were like friends. That's why it's painful for me. It's very painful what it became. It's because it's like I mean, tomorrow or when I'm 50, for example, I one day make a Razak na big man, architects, seeing architectural firm. Yeah. They are building bridges, doing things. This guy they doing things. Everybody just there. So even my own son, they find job, I could just call you Razak. How far now? This guy, he has just finished. Plug him here for me. At least until he goes for masters, or even if it's a permanent job. And that's how I felt like Chocolate City should be. Then it started that way. Then Ice Prince blew up. Boom, bam.
All of you just from nowhere. Was unexpected, honestly. So
That's too much.
From this thing now.
Ice Prince was
Hennessy artistry now.
Yeah.
But after Hennessy artistry, everything changed.
Ice Prince was. I met Ice Prince. I was still in secondary school, probably SS1 or SS2. I went for. Oh wow. I think
we should keep this. I think we should keep this juice. This is exclusive.
Next, we are going to next episode. No. We have no time now.
Do we have time?
We don't.
See, honestly, I want us to keep this juice. Let's dedicate this juice.
So this is the intro. Spill it.
You stop halfway.
I was in secondary school. I had a girlfriend.
You can hear
I had a girlfriend who was in SS3 in another school.
Oh, yeah.
So they were having their you know how people just finish work, this person go do party, that person go do party. So they were doing one party at this place that is now 18th Street. It was called Jodaj. So I now went there and one guy rapped. And I'm like, what? Like, these were your lines. He said, yes. So I collected his phone number. I went back to school during the week. Then that time on Saturday morning, you can't miss. Some people are so young now. I was talking to one of my colleagues a few days ago. She doesn't know DBMC.
Wow. That's
very young here.
On Saturday mornings, you listen to DBMC.
Yeah. Wow.
So in the morning, I was listening to DBMC. I think the Ice Prince song. There were these guys that were like a duo. And they featured him. I can't remember their names now. They went to Cyprus, to they left the country. It's Judah, their real names, Judah and somebody. They were like a duo, they featured Ice Prince. And I now heard the voice and I'm like, I tried to call him, the phone didn't ring. I just sent him a text. I just heard your song, good, nice one. Then maybe like 2-3 days later, he now called me, how far now, how you do, blah, 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 blah. And then we finished secondary school. And then you could just, when you meet them, if there are 3 people there, they will perform. Emma will perform, Jago will perform, they will battle each other. They were passionate. Like, so you just had to believe in them. For your sake, make them blow. Make say, this guy is my friend. Do you understand? So everybody, they had goodwill. Then, when Emma went to Lagos, I was taking him to the airport. Like, he's going to Lagos, so Ginny said he should stay in his house. And you know that you cannot stay in somebody's house forever. And even Sisi was not ready to like move to Lagos because all these things require money.
The investment.
You need an office. Then even the artist itself needs house. So this he was not ready to. They were not ready to like move. And then MI packed his things. He had to make space for studio equipment. And then he didn't want to pay extra luggage. Just being careful. And then he left some things. We went to drop him in the airport that he doesn't know. He's just going to stay in Ginny's house from there. He will take it from there. Then boom, Safe just blew. Then he had his album since before he left Jos. But MI knew what he wanted. Probably maybe his exposure from the US and things like that. He knew he just couldn't just drop an album when there's nobody to listen to it. Yes, there were just people, but it wasn't good enough. That wasn't going to be good enough. He wanted more. So when Safe blew a few verses here, people knew him. People liked the guy. He was new. He was different. Yes, there was Neto C, there was Sauce Kid, but it was just different. It was just different. Then everything just happened quickly. All of them started staying in Ginny's house. Obviously, I think the house, either a 2-bedroom, I think it was a 3-bedroom. Ginny had one room, the other room was a studio. So one room, MI was staying there. Then his guys have now come from Jos. And then, these guys, they still have Abuchi, who was like sound engineer. They still have guys where they. So he are now staying in somebody else's house. You people are now more than the person and his guys. So yeah, you know, it was uncomfortable, and I think that discomfort drove them. MI has his personal drive, but I think that discomfort drove them like we have to make it because even if like it's like Ginny wants to run, I suppose at least just take this 2K. Even if he doesn't need, Ginny was a big artist at the time. But at least let it not be like you people are just here to suck my blood. You know, you shouldn't just be here to suck my blood. So there was this drive. Ice Prince tried to work in a couple of radio stations. You know, they were just trying like anything less. Yes, you know that this music is your why you are here, but you have to eat. You have to be alive to blow. They did all those things. Then boom, MI now rented the house. MI bought Honda. What? This thing is real.
Yes, sir.
And I bought Honda. I remember they called me from uni. I met them. There's somebody, Lawson. I can't remember his name now. He had he was like, I think he was a photographer. Yeah. Somewhere opposite Airport Hotel in Ikeja. I went to meet them there. I think Kel was shooting her video. Yeah. That video that there were many musicians. Kel was shooting her video. So they went there. You know, upcoming artists, that's what you hustle where the big boys are. Just be around. Just you know, just be around. But you know, you just see just artists. So they were just doing all of these things, and I saw the Honda. I'm like, wow. End of discussion. BM don't blow. You know, I was so happy. Do you know I failed my exam because of that? I failed maths. It was maths 101. I think that exam started on the 10th. And MI's album dropped on the 8th of December 2008. Yeah, something like that. The album dropped like maybe Friday or something, and then some guys were going to Lagos. I said, I beg, anyhow, just buy the CD for me. That time I think one of the new songs, or maybe the only song I hadn't heard, maybe not in their final forms, but I heard rough was Fast Money, Fast Cars, and I'm like, God damn. This is like that MI did this thing, and the thing was, he was just out of this world. Then all those things happen. Then Jago 2 blew up. Then you know, everybody knew Ice Prince at the time. He was a young guy, and then Ice Prince gets. That's you know, he was the poorest at the time, but he always come out clean. You know, fresh. He always come out clean, just the fresh babes like him and Wizzy were now guys. I remember one time we went to Sway Bar in Lagos. It was the only time I saw Da Green. Yeah. So we were upstairs, and then Da Green came and said, guys, how far on a day? He was talking to them obviously. How far on a day? See how Una just fresh. I want to be like Una. This was the guy who had blown. See how Una just fresh. I want to be like Una. Just make her just be girls and just be. You know, like, so these boys at the time, they knew what was cool. So they attracted cool people too. And then people wanted to be with them. People wanted to just, people just one day. Then Hennessy Artistry came, Ice.
And that's
Ice now got a house. Everybody, first we moved from MI's house, everybody to Jago's house. MI was the Oga. And then his babe started staying with him. Not really, she used to just come, sometimes she go come do 3 days, 4 days. No, his babe. Erica. So the one he did an album for that he did release EP.
But he dated Kel too, right?
Yeah. Well, he said Kel said he shouldn't tell. So we now moved to Jago's house. From Jago's house, we now moved to Ice's house. Then I was in uni again. Ice now called me. Alpha, I've gotten a new place, so you should come and see it. This place is clean, and I'm not moving with all the boys, so just me, you, Sneaker Boy, they here. And I went.
Sneaker Boy.
I just see yard. Man. You just see house where you say, okay, this person wait here. Maybe now one man we don't retire. In gratuity, you use and buy a house. This other person too, the same level. Now big people. Then we just did there. 23, 24, 25, 27. Just did there. They drive Bentley and Range Rover. We just then. But there was one thing that shocked me about Lagos one day. I think it was maybe my first night or second night in that house in Ugudu, in Ice's house. I was sleeping.
Where Banky's house now.
Yeah, that Banky's big house. Yeah,
I've been to his house.
We were sleeping. Abi, I was sleeping, and then Sneaker Boy, maybe he was not. He was around. It was me, Ice, and Sneaker Boy, just 3 of us. I was sleeping, and then Ice just came and tapped me, and then ran. So I got up and ran and followed him. I was sleeping, and then I was just wondering, like, okay, if they are thieves, why are we running outside? We should be happy that we are inside. So he ran outside, ran. I was just following him. Sneaker Boy too was there. We now went to the neighbor's house. Was burning. They were inside. They couldn't come out. And they had people on their left, on their right. It's like a T-junction. Ice's house is here. And then these people are here. There are people houses. And then opposite them to their houses. And none of these people came out. None of them came out. Your neighbors, they shout.
Can you imagine?
Damn.
None of them came out. Nobody came out too. We now had to, I think we got blankets and something we put on the car so that the girls would jump. Their mom was now, an old woman. We're afraid what will happen to her leg if she jumps. That one finished. Thank you. Then we just started hearing coughing. Their father was downstairs. The fire was downstairs. That's why they couldn't come out. And it's smoke that woke the girls up. The fire was downstairs. And their dad probably sleeps downstairs or whatever. Their dad was downstairs. So he now woke up. How Baba could not, because of the smoke. And you wake up, you are disoriented. There is black. Even your house where you're supposed to know. He didn't know how to maneuver to get upstairs. Or maybe there was fire and he couldn't pass. Serious and man, full grown man, by burglary proof. Please help me. Guy just did. Nobody know what to do again. It's burglary proof. Nobody has. We are not laborers. We won't have digger. We just did. People were confused. Then I can't remember. Somebody now remember that they said thieves use jack to spoil burglary proof. So it was now jack. We now put the guy's burglary proof, and he was able to come out. Then maybe like 30-45 minutes later, the fire service now came. The fire service now came. Then in the morning, the neighbors now read their head. What was happening? We heard the noise. And I'm like, what? This is Lagos. Then that was even the beginning of Ice Prince's blowing. Then he now did Aboki.
That's when it started.
Then, it's just like nobody, even him, I'm sure he didn't believe. Like, you go to countries and then their president sends convoy to come and carry you. Like, you're supposed to go for a show, they will send all this Sierra Leone, Tanzania. He was seeing presidents, like how he could just go meet maybe like the owner of Valine. That's how he was seeing presidents. The guy was just, let's just go somewhere, meet Drake, meet Jay-Z. Like, you are meeting these guys in real life.
not audio
meeting these guys in real life. Then there were signs. He started feeling some kind of like we did together before, him and his brothers. And then there was some things just no day as smooth as. We'll talk about the rest of that.
So next episode, I just want us to dedicate to this same topic because Jews Day. You can't just exhaust it.
So guys, if you want to hear more of that, next episode, Sly, we're going to have you here again.
Maybe we should play with this. Is inside scoop.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe.
YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Apple Podcast,
wherever,
everywhere, man.
Yes. We should have an audio mark.
No, true. Yeah, we do. Audio mark too.
So audio mark.
Yeah, we do. So thank you guys. Thank you. See you
next episode.
Yeah, bye.